One of the loudest voices supporting the historic Paris Climate Agreement has gone silent. U.S. President Donald Trump's proposed 2018 budget slashes 31% from the Environmental Protection Agency, eliminating funding for key commitments to reduce the country's greenhouse gas emissions.
Climate change, I think the president was fairly straightforward. We're not spending money on that anymore. We consider that to be a waste of your money.
The budget blueprint unveiled Thursday reduces to zero funding to cut power plant emissions, money for international climate change programs, and the remaining $2 billion the U.S. promised to contribute to the Green Climate Fund. That fund, largely supported by the United States, was supposed to help nations vulnerable to climate change mitigate the impact of a warming planet.
By moving away from this whole sort of global approach to climate and basically isolating the U.S. more generally, the Trump administration would be driving more instability around the world, in creating more pollution.
After years of negotiation, it took the partnership and hard work of China and the United States to reach the Paris climate deal. They are the world's two largest carbon emitters. In January, Chinese President Xi Jinping told a gathering at the World Economic Forum that all Paris signatories should stick to the agreement. He said tackling climate change is a responsibility nations owe to future generations. However, there is one renewable energy source that does get a boost from Trump's proposed budget. The blueprint provides $120 million to restart licensing activities for Yucca Mountain, a planned nuclear waste site in Nevada. 190 countries signed on to the Paris Climate Accords. It represented a huge victory for environmentalists around the world worried about a warming planet. And now it remains to be seen what will happen to the rest of those commitments now that one of the biggest backers of that deal has now stepped away. Jessica Stone, CGTN, Washington.